Listen, when it comes to relationships, in the absence of trust, you got to control. And if you've ever checked their phone, if you've ever tracked their location, if you ever, done anything crazy thing like that, tighten your grip up on them, and maybe you just shut down completely, then you already know the truth of that statement. In the absence of trust, you must control. But here's the problem. Control feels like you're protecting yourself. It feels like you got some power, feels like you leading the thing, and it destroys the very thing that you're trying to save. And one of the most respected relationship therapists in the world, now they would agree that that statement is true, but they would also say the conclusion is exactly what you're trying to avoid. The relationship is going to die anyway. So by the end of this show, by the end of this episode, you're going to see why. You're going to see why we saying that. All right. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. What's going on, good people? Welcome back to Man Talk Mondays. I'm Derek, the thought engineer, here with my man, comedian John Yogi. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I am trying to get back amongst the living.
Oh,
I've been down for about 3 days, man. I'm back up. I'm feeling a lot better, man. Back in it.
Okay. All right. Yes. All right. You feeling a little better. That's good. Glad you're feeling better.
She say cooties.
Cooties. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about when trust breaks, control begins. When the trust breaks, control begins. Is what we're talking about tonight. Now, before we get into the topic, we got to let you know, first of all, we need you to like, share, and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. But we got a little thing coming up February 28th. It's a Saturday. We don't want you to miss it, right? It's a Black History Month mixer. Black History Month mixer, February 28th. This 2026, it's from 4 to 9, right? It's going to be at City Line. It's going to be at the Mad Hatter Pub. The Mad Hatter Pub in City Line. That's in Richardson, Texas, right? So if you're in the DFW area, make sure you come out, check your boys out.
I have never been over there. I've been to City Line a bunch of times and have never seen.
You never seen it?
The man.
I think it's a new spot. I think it's a new spot. But you can check the flyer out on our page and everything. But we want to see y'all, right? Come kick it with your boys.
We're gonna be signing autographs,
kissing babies. Oh. Well, John won't, because he down right now. He won't be kissing no babies, but
sure say we got to get you well for this weekend.
Listen, we're talking about tonight when trust breaks, control begins. When trust breaks, controls begin. When a man loses trust, something shifts inside of him, right? And what he does next determines everything. What he does next determines everything. Now, let me tell you, this is not that red pill stuff that everybody be talking about. But at the same time, we ain't pulling no punches, right? We letting you know the real deal, right? This is about exactly what happens when trust cracks in a romantic relationship.
Why would I guess I'm curious. When I was going over the notes, I was like, I was trying to figure out why would trust. Give me some examples of what would make trust kind of waver. What would make us start to give it maybe the side eye?
A person has been either caught in a lie.
Oh, okay.
And that's basically the bottom line. You got caught doing something that's outside of what was agreed upon, as far as the relationship is concerned.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Because we can say if that person never said that they was gonna be faithful to you and you catch them out there, did they break trust?
Well, if they didn't never say they was gonna be
right.
I didn't say that ain't
right.
what I asked.
And I think a lot of times people make these assumptions without really discussing it. You can't sit up there and assume you and somebody together and y'all have never said nothing. You cannot make that assumption.
No.
And then when you see them move in a certain way, how you just gonna be? They're gonna be like, what you talking about?
I saw a video.
Uh-huh.
This guy walks up to you, and while you with your girl, and he grabs your girl. He grabs her hand. He tell her how pretty she is.
Oh.
There have been some mixed reviews on how it's supposed to be handled. But if she don't reject him immediately, it's really bad. It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon.
She's even giving her number to the guy in some instances. And I'm like, what in the world? No.
Yeah.
First of all, it just don't happen where a guy walks up to you while you with your other guy anyway.
Yeah.
They normally wait for him to go to the bathroom or something before they don't do it while he's standing there.
Yeah, unless you're R. Kelly, right?
Hey.
Off in the club.
Well, that's
she be calling you Kelly when your name is Tommy.
Well, we're not gonna He's talking about R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly.
I'ma be like cousin. No. But
what's wrong with you?
I just thought about that song, Flirt. That song, Flirt. I just thought about the song.
Oh, I know the song.
But that's what happened in the song, right? That's what he talking about in the song. He just gonna walk up on your girl and be like, what's up? You know what I'm saying, in your face. But you're right. That would be a trust, because you looking at her like, I'm gonna see what you gonna do.
Because I can't do nothing. I can jump on the guy and throw him out the window.
Right.
But it's not really for me to do if he approach you.
And that's a good example, because what we talking about is the trust holding things together. But now that means control has to step in. You should be able to say something yourself. I shouldn't have to step in and say anything. You should be able to shoot him down. And now, if you don't, if I'm right there, you do it. When I'm not there, what in the world is going on?
True. You're right.
And so, if you're gonna be in a relationship with somebody, then it almost makes a case for the control. And listen, in no other relationship does this thing matter this much. These romantic relationships is where this whole thing really hits home. So we're gonna make a case for control first. We're gonna make a case for control. Why it's a good idea? Why, you know what I'm saying? Why it seems like a good idea, and then we're gonna tear it down and show you why it's really not the move you want to make, right? And really, it's about exposure, because control makes sense when you feel exposed. And by exposed, I mean like that person that you with is going to move in a way that they probably shouldn't be moving.
Well, yeah.
Like in that instance.
Yeah.
So if that guy, they sitting up there together, they ain't right that hole in their hands, but some other dude walk up and start talking to her, and she doesn't say anything directly to him.
She don't show him. She don't show him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, what you walking up on? You know,
get out of here.
Take a couple swings at him or something.
Get everybody killed.
Right.
Yeah, she got to say something.
So now, in his mind, he has to question every time he's not around.
True.
And so, rather than me question when I'm not around, guess what? You ain't going nowhere. You gonna see it. You don't go till I go.
I'm finna handcuff you.
I'm finna handcuff you.
Yeah.
Right? Because you've already showed that you move different
when I'm not around.
Even when I'm around.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't even imagine that.
Right.
Oh, I can't.
Right. Because it's really about what I can't see. When you're not around, what I can't observe directly, what I can't see directly, and what I can't control directly. I can't control you when you're not around. So most people gonna make sure.
And this may be deviating, and I don't want to do that, but can you really control them anyway, though, D? You can try, but they're adults like we are, and you can't really, you can try.
And the methods that people use, it gets crazy. It gets crazy, dude. Putting air tags on people and stuff.
Boy,
that's crazy. I'm serious.
What's funny about it? I'm not laughing. I'm gonna say that.
No, I'm saying
I'm not laughing.
That's next level, man.
But what I'm simply saying is, for who, it had to be a woman to come up with air tag to say, you know what? I'm gonna stick this on you, and you ain't gonna even know that it's on you, and I'm gonna be able to follow you. Think about how crazy that is, because that's the ultimate level of I don't trust you, and I want to know. I want to know exactly.
I gotta police you.
Wow,
I gotta police you, because the thing about relationships, man, when you enter a romantic relationship, falling in love, it gives somebody access to your nervous system.
Oh man, wow, the nervous system?
It gives somebody access to your nervous system. I did not get that.
We got hold on. While we giving credit, hold on. While we giving credit right in this moment, right quick. Cheryl used you for a reference the other day. She said, Selena said you have to teach people how to treat you. And I thought,
you do.
Did Selena say that? I was like, that'll be two things she done said.
We give her credit. We give her credit there. But then we ain't give you credit for that one.
That's it right there. That's
it. We're gonna draw the line there.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it. Think about how this thing unfolds. You give somebody access to you, and now you're vulnerable. Well, when you're vulnerable, now fear starts to creep in. And now that fear starts to set in.
But why does fear set in? When I was reading it, tell me why does fear set in?
Because there's a level of care. You care now. The emotions, you tied in. Yeah. Your heart is in it. Your heart is in it. You tied up.
Yes.
And nobody wants to be made a fool of. Nobody wants to be, the whole gotcha thing. And so now fear is going to make you look for leverage. You're going to look for leverage. I'm going to look for something I can hold over you, or something I can pull to make you fit more in line with.
I kind of control you, whoop you back in the line.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Something to keep you in that space where I don't have to worry so much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry so much.
But okay, with that being said, is there anything that you can actually, even if there is something that you can kind of control them with, can you really, even with that, can you still?
Now, everything is a choice, everything is a decision, but if you're going to stay in that relationship, this is the default that most people resort to.
Yes.
Right?
Caveat. Yeah.
A person gets caught cheating. Now you got phone checks, whether they ask for your phone or whether it's sitting there and they go by and pick it up and see.
The phone is a funny thing, though.
Hey, man.
The phone is a funny thing, though, man. It is. It's a little computer thing that have all the stuff on it. And it's like, I don't know. Men, we've never been picking up the phone. Now, let me say this, though. When we had that old phone before cell phones, oh my God.
Hold up, you talking about the landline? The landline? we telling our age on this.
Cheryl will come. Did I say Cheryl? I don't mean Cheryl. The person
she said remain her name. Yeah, okay. Remain name is okay.
Would come in the house and hit star 69. So the last person I talked to
that's an old school. That's star 69. See this star 6. He said,
oh boy, Lord have mercy.
Hey, mom, I'm just checking. Cheryl says,
oh Lord have mercy.
That's a misuse of air tags. Right. But you can't control how people use stuff.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So if they can use it for it, that's what they're gonna do. And here's the thing about relationships, because the moment you start to feel something deeply for somebody, you hand them the power to either fulfill you or They have the power to just wreck your life.
And we got to be more careful about who we give that power to, though.
Oh,
I mean, man, when we, a lot of times our picker is broke.
Yeah.
We talk about this often comes up. Man, we got to do a better job of picking, because, man, listen, if you, and you have to remember the type of person that you are when you're picking. If you got a pretty boy and women be in his face all the time and he key, and you know that you would kill about yours, you might not need a pretty boy. You might need a handsome guy. You might need a guy that the lady's not all over.
Right.
And the same with women. I never forget, I was, not me.
You might need your 4 or 5.
Yes.
Just so you can feel safe. Feel safe.
Dude,
I'm safe in 4 and 5.
Because everybody wants 10s. Everybody wants 9s and 10s.
Yeah.
But there are headaches that come with 9s and 10s. I've been a 9 and 10. Okay. I understand there is a headache that comes, because now I'm a 2 or a 3. I understand now there are headaches that come with that. Man, big time.
And listen, everybody want the flashy, expensive thing to make them look good, but they never understand it draws attention for a reason. You get the high dollar purse, so women can see what, you know what I'm saying.
What you doing?
You get the nice car so people can see. But at the same time, somebody gets in their mind, well, if I just take what they got instead of trying to go and try to work and I go take what they got.
And also, when you get the high dollar cars, people know everywhere you are. People see you.
They see you.
Because I notice, if I notice cars and I notice where I am, I'm like, every time I go somewhere, I keep seeing this car. Who car is this?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
it's
a double standard, man. It really is a double standard.
Cheryl says, can people really be controlled? I think that people adjust. We took doors off our teenagers' room, and they rearranged the furniture.
Just moved it away from the door. Just moved it away from the door. He just moved it where you couldn't see through the door.
You didn't have direct eye shot.
No, he just moved everything to the half of the room that we couldn't see through.
Oh wow. But still, at the same time, you know, what if you just take a next level? What if you put a camera in the room? You know what I'm saying? There's things people can do, but it's like at the same time you doing all of this, what's happening to you?
And it was kind of something. Okay, and this is interesting because I saw something yesterday that said this lady had went to jail for whooping her daughter who stole $1,600 from her.
Ooh.
Okay. Now everybody was caught up on a lady going to jail, and I thought, well, whoa, hold on a second. Where are we at with the daughter that took $1,600 from her mom? Is she at a place to where, what do you do with her? If you take $1,600 from your mama, who was probably a single mom, and that was probably her income tax.
Yeah.
What? I can't. You got to get out of here. Don't you got to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Because we passed me whooping you.
Yeah.
I got to run over you with my car. I got to do something.
Got to get her.
Dude, I'm so serious. Are we not beyond the point where if I take $1,600 for you, ain't it past whooping you?
Yeah.
Ain't it? I can't trust. I guess I'm saying all to say, I can't trust you no more.
Somebody else watching.
I can't trust because the trust is gone.
The trust is gone.
I can't trust.
It's gone.
I can't put no cameras up. I can't, because you know the only thing about the caveat to trust. The only way trust will work, D, is if they have to care about what you're thinking about them.
That person has to care about.
They have to care about. Yes, they have to
about
care.
You.
But if you get somebody that don't care, it's dude.
And we talk about that. We talk about that. That's typically one person in the relationship that cares more than the other person does.
But still, both people care.
Both people
care more than
they care more.
Yeah.
But okay, I get you. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of people they not really trying to be evil. They trying to control because they feel exposed, right? We talked about how, like, single moms, they will be harsh and quick with the punishment.
They had to be.
They had to be, because you messing up, it's cutting their hours off work.
Gotta get back to work.
I gotta get back to something.
Yeah.
And so they gotta deal with you quick, and deal with you fast. And it looks harsh. And so now somebody on the outside looking in to be like, oh, she a bad mom, all she doing. But she like, I'm trying to juggle this life. And I can't have you stepping out of bounds like this.
You throwing me off.
You throwing everything off. So in relationships, that person may look like they the worst thing, but they feel exposed. Right? Mm-hmm. Because a door maybe they thought was closed, they found out was actually open. Or there ain't no locks on the door. Nothing. And so
well, ain't no doors. Like
right.
The door ain't back here.
And that's the funny thing. Control is fear showing up like it's strength.
Wow, that's good, man.
That's what it is. It's fear showing up like it's strength. It makes you look like you running things, but you scared the whole time.
You know, this relationships are an illusion of control anyway. You don't have no control in no relationship about what nobody else will do or you will do. Dude, we came together trusting that we were gonna do right by each other.
Yeah.
The whole thing, the whole control thing is an illusion, man. You can't really.
And even to that point, we came together trusting to do right by each other, but rarely do we ever talk about what that actually looks like. Because I could be moving a certain way, and because we hadn't discussed what that looked like, it could be something that to you looks funny, but to me, it's normal
because of previous
issues, previous relationships that I had.
Yeah.
With the whole trigger thing. I've been triggered, right?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? I've been triggered. And so people don't understand triggers aren't about controlling people. Triggers aren't about controlling the people around you. Triggers are points of awareness that lets you know emotionally where you are at the time and how you need to maneuver to keep yourself together.
And also, if you can be triggered by something that happens in a relationship, perhaps it's time for you to I don't want to say step away from the relationship, but I want to say deal with those things that are triggering you, because relationships are going. Listen, every relationship is different, but most of them are the same.
Yeah.
You think about that.
Yeah.
Most of them, the type of person that you are is going to dictate what you're going to go through in your relationships most of the time.
Yeah.
And so I think for you to enter into different relationships, for example, if you got cheated on by a guy, well, if you're over trusting and over giving, normally you'll get cheated on.
Yeah. So now you got to go back and examine.
So now you got to say,
why?
What am I doing?
Yeah. Why am I attracting these type of people?
Cheating on me. with people that I know.
Right. Because you tried to date Pretty Ricky.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. Ricky out your comfort zone.
Yes.
He's outside of a space that you can emotionally handle. I'm not saying that you don't look good, but emotionally, if you can't handle a person that gets a lot of attention, then you aiming too high.
We are stupid when it comes to relationships because we think that don't apply to me. I met somebody at the time that had a hickey on her neck. When I met her, I'm like, "Are you with somebody?" And she said, "No." Like, what you say?
So you at least was with somebody last night.
Yesterday.
That's a mosquito bite.
Dude, it's funny because ultimately that was her thing. Her thing was cheating. That was her,
cheating was her thing. Okay,
that was her thing.
Right.
You know, but she had been with somebody when I met her, and I thought, girl, look, gone with that.
She must look good.
Hey,
yeah. For you to overlook that. For you to overlook a blaring sign.
I started the conversation by saying sometimes we're just stupid. And we overlook things thinking that we different. Because at the time I was too busy in the mirror looking at me, thinking I was the best thing since sliced bread. Wasn't paying her no attention. Yeah, she was running them up.
You got there and switch your legs.
Oh, boy, what you talking? When you dance, get
that pause in your crowd.
I think first we have to take as upset as I can be at her. I was the one that was stupid. She just was who she was. When I met her, I knew things weren't gonna go right, and I could point back to think this right here. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, and that right there. I just stuff I wasn't paying attention to. I was happy.
Like Maya Angelou said, if they show you who they are,
you better be
believe them.
You better be looking, bro. You better be looking.
But the thing about trust rarely is an explosion. It doesn't happen in an explosive moment. Fia say she's screaming. You're laughing at your story, pretty sure. But it's something that happens gradually. It erodes over time, right? Person tone starts to change, or they start telling little small lies or withholding or just the subtle disrespect. It's a gradual thing that typically happens, and then emotionally they start to distance themselves.
That you normally catch up, or that you normally pick up later.
You know,
when you think back,
say, "Yep,
wait a minute.
Yep,
wait a minute."
Yeah. Hindsight, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Hindsight. It's like looking at a picture of yourself in the past. You didn't realize that you had changed so much.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that gradually happens. By the time a person goes into that control mode, they already been stewing and brewing for a long time. By the time they get there, it's already been cooking.
But the person that's being controlled, do they understand, or do they adjust? Do they just not adjust? Are they okay with the control? They just kind of.
I don't think anybody ever okay with it. But whether out of guilt or remorse, they probably feel like they owe you.
But if you called me,
wait, what you got to say? Say they shouldn't have got it. It's your fault for catching me. What you gonna say?
I'm just gonna say, but if you called me and you stayed with me, now
ain't they like victim blaming though?
Dude, hold on. Listen, I'm just trying to give us something different to think.
You try.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
But if you called me and we talked about it, and we, you slapped my hand with my legs. Okay. I'm okay, but I won't do that no more. I see how
I said, I know you won't. Cause from here on out, we gonna make sure you check in by this time. I want to call every hour on the hour.
And I gotta be good with that.
If you want to be there. If you want to be there. And that's the thing I'm saying. If you gonna continue the relationship, most people's default is the control. That's the default 9 times out of 10. It's the control.
Okay.
And then that's what people gotta understand. Now we're saying that this is what people do. We're not saying that it's the best thing to do. That's not what we're saying. We're not saying it's the best thing to do. We're just saying just natural default is just go to control.
Because this makes me feel better. And I can sleep at night. I don't have to worry about where you are and where you're going and where you been and who you seeing, because I know all of that.
Because I got eyes on you.
Yeah. But is that, I don't know, man. That ain't no way for nobody. That ain't no way for no relationship to be, though, D.
No. And really the control can manage the behavior, but it can't rebuild the trust. You can't rebuild trust through that control and the control mechanisms and everything. You can't rebuild trust that way. And most people define trust as you will never hurt me. That's how they define and trust. You will never hurt me.
But see, that's the new age, people.
That's a new age.
That's new age. That nobody wants to go through nothing. So when you see people that have been together 10, 20, 30, 40 years, it's an anomaly because nobody does that no more. Because everybody want all the love and the glitz and the glamour, but they don't want to go through anything.
Yeah,
relationships are constant compromise and constant understanding
and adjustments.
constant.
And all,
It's constant, and nobody wants to do that. And even when you have wronged me, the only way the relationship is going to actually do like it's supposed to is I have to forgive you and keep moving, man. I can't continue to hold that over your head because that's not fair to you.
But you did. So I'm not concerned about fair to you, and that's what happens. I'm not concerned about fairness no more.
You ain't concerned about fair?
No. Because you violated something, you hurt me. I'm not concerned about being fair. I'm concerned about, Cheryl says it's really control of your own feelings, not controlling the person. And that's the thing. Most people don't want to look at themselves. They don't want to focus on their inner work. They want to focus on everything external. Listen, this is where this whole what you bring to the table, 6 foot, 6 figure, 6-pack. This is where all this stuff comes from. It's people trying to avoid what just relationships come with.
Yeah.
They trying to avoid it. Phil says, I always let people do what they want to do so I could see what they would rather do. And then I go from there. So she checking natural tendencies. I'm gonna see what you prone to, how you move.
Yeah, but and I get it. But it just don't seem fair for a relationship, man. Nobody wants to be hurt, and I get that. But oftentimes we do stuff. I never forget we met with Dr. Rob. Me and Cheryl met with Dr. Rob. And we both was in there when we got to talking to him. We were doing stuff that was hurting the other person, and we had no idea.
Let people know who Dr. Rod is.
Dr. Rod Stodgehill was the one of our guests that came on and talked about
and he talked about fathers. He talked one we get another one talk about relationships.
He just He shut the show down, man.
Completely.
And me and Cheryl was on there, and he just had us. When you talk to him, I'm just say bring a big bag of tissue. Crying. Oh my God, you're gonna be crying and stuff. And we were doing stuff and we didn't know we were hurting each other. And I just think, oh wow, we don't talk and communicate. We don't, first of all, in relationships, we don't trust each other. So it makes it.
Let's back up real quick. You just said we were doing stuff and we didn't know we were hurting each other.
Yes, absolutely.
So you were doing things and she was hurting.
Yes.
She was doing things you was hurting.
And we had no idea.
You had no idea, but were y'all reacting to the pain?
Yes, we were.
So the whole time you reacting to the pain. This gallery just been unruly these days. I'm telling you.
It's 2 weeks.
But trying to avoid that hurt, trying to avoid that's not trust. That's a fantasy. And most people are living, they reaching for fantasies, especially with the social media age. Most people concerned about how things look to other people. They're not really concerned about the real health of the relationship. Because most healthy relationships, if you notice, most healthy relationships, they're not broadcasting constantly on social media.
You can't. It's not fair. It's not, you can't. I don't think it's fair. You should be so busy trying to keep your relationship, dude. I can't post fast enough what we be going through most of the time. I couldn't. I can't have a keyboard in my hand constantly like that.
Right.
The relationship is so full of ups and downs, and I feel some kind of way about this. Our relationships are really, man, it's just finding a way to deal with hurts and pains that we've done to each other that we weren't trying to do.
Yeah, man.
But dude, hey man, we gotta be tougher. We gotta stop being so soft in relationships, man.
You just
listen,
said something.
You said it with your chest.
That's a generational statement.
Dude,
I think you just made.
Man, dude,
that's a generational
because you're gonna go through. Listen, you're gonna go through getting bullied. You supposed to get your butt whooped sometimes. You supposed to. And it taught me to fight back. And then when I fought back, do you know this Negro had the audacity for 10 people to come out of his house after I hit him back? He was whooping me every day. And the one time I hit him back, 10 people run out of his house.
And that victory was short-lived.
Short-lived, bro. I had to get somewhere, bro. But I'm simply saying,
I can see that in a comedy sketch. Bro, that would be so funny.
It's just things in relationships in life that you will go through that we try not to go through because we don't want to be hurt. Hurting and healing is a part of life, man.
Yeah. Because trust isn't a guarantee, it's an agreement. Trust is an agreement. You both are agreeing to abide by certain rules so that the relationship remains a certain way. Now, life throws situations at you that when you made the statement, you didn't fully understand what was going to come, but that's why you got to revisit things. Listen, relationships one thing. You can't necessarily make one statement and then have it set in stone forever. You know, you gotta, because people change, things change, situations change. You know,
we don't understand. Well, let me say this. One thing we always say: relationships are the great equalizer. Relationships will whoop us all if we allow them to.
Yeah,
because you have to work them.
You got to work them.
And my other thing is, man, I don't think people understand how much of a mess we are. When I say we, it's certain things that we do, that I sit up someday and be like, Lord, I just don't know how nobody deal with me and my foolishness, because I am a fool sometimes. I got a little quirky. I'm saying,
you should have saw the agreement that just happened in the room. The agreement that just happened in the room.
I'm simply saying we all are a mess. And sometimes we focus so much on what everybody else is doing and how people doing. We don't look at ourselves and say, you know what, man, I am something else. And I think if we said that more often, you know, man, I got some things I need to stop, because it's going to make, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're not into something, somebody gonna have to deal with you.
Yeah.
And you want to be as easy as possible for somebody to deal with you.
Right. And nobody should have to manage you. Like that part. Yes. You can handle you.
That's what they say.
Nobody have to handle you.
I need a man to handle me. Well, if I'm handling you, I'm gonna put these knuckles on the side of your head. Hold on. That's not me. I'm simply saying, but when you say handle, I think physically.
Yeah. That's definitely control. You want somebody to control you. Yeah. Meaning you don't have self-control.
So I got to help you.
Doc Selena says healthy relationships play out in real life, not on social media. Social media is for the highlights of a healthy relationship. Real life is for work of healthy relationships. Right. It does not play out.
But the problem with that, the statement is absolutely right. But the problem is we don't actually say, when we're on social media showing the highlights, we don't say, hey, y'all, these are the highlights.
No.
These are the highlights.
No.
You know, I want Derek and Selena relationship goals. Whoa. You don't know what Derek and how Derek and, you know, and every relationship is different. And I say this all the time. Every relationship is different. They have quirks that you wouldn't like and wouldn't want to go through, just like we have. We have, you know what I'm saying? And it's too difficult to look at somebody else's relationship and say what you would want to do.
Yeah.
What you would do and what you wouldn't do.
Yeah. Cheryl says reassessment is important because we grow together or apart. Revisiting our relationship goals should be done often, right? You got to revisit them, because it's one thing to say something and then the actual reality of it may be different than what you had in mind at first. And so now you got to revisit it and say, okay, we need to make an adjustment because I originally thought this, but I realized that this is what the situation really is.
Well, and to that point, because we grow financially, things should be revisited, because what we were, oh my God. When you looked up the definition of broke in the relationship, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. So when you get money, when you start making money, things are different. And you need to revisit the relationship now, because it's different than it was before.
Right.
And you can't go into it with the same expectation or the same thing like it was before, because it's different.
Right. And typically that growth meant that there's been some growth in you. And so you're not the same people that made that agreement from the beginning. But that trust is that agreement. And the agreement is this: when you hurt me, we rebuild or we repair. We don't just burn this thing down, throw it away.
And we don't keep pointing fingers at the person that hurt either.
Because that's a form of control.
I'm hurting too. Just because you call me don't mean I ain't hurting. And when I say me, I'm representing the guy that got caught.
You represent the guy that got caught. Well, I gotta be a guy.
Oh, girl. I'm representing the person that got caught.
Oh, okay.
I feel bad. Listen, I got a tear. Can I get a close up right here? I got a tear right here in my eye. Well, excuse me, I'm trying to get a close up. I swear I saw a roll eyes. I represent the person that got caught, because listen, I didn't mean, I'm sorry. I got caught up. I've been stressed at the job and don't listen. I don't want you to, don't let that that wasn't in my head. That was my, wait a minute, heart in the head. What is it?
It was in your head, not your heart.
Head, not my heart. Please. I'm sorry. Girl, I'm sorry. Yeah. Mr. Man, I'm sorry.
You about to blow it. You about to blow it, brother. You about to blow it.
These looking at me blow up. Just sitting there watching.
But when has checking people's phone, tracking them, and when has that ever made anybody feel secure? Really? Does it ever make anybody feel secure?
No, you finna get two people a heart attack.
Oh, he is on one today. He is on one today. That, hold up. There's a story brewing. He just trying to get past the laugh right now. Cyril said, dust that Bible off, man.
Oh, boy.
Dust that Bible off, man.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Boy, let me tell you about the story.
Okay. Right. We're gonna do the after hours. We're gonna do that story after hours.
Oh my God. I remember something to tell you.
Everybody sitting there waiting.
My wife was sitting on the couch. And my phone said, picture mail received. I was on the stairs. And before I looked up, she was standing right at me, looking at me, who's it your picture? Who's it your picture? And all I can think about is, Lord, please. If you ain't too busy today, Lord, please, Lord. Don't let nobody send me
you can care anything about the G.O.D.
I was just kill me. Oh Lord, if you ain't too busy, can you stop by here?
Stop by here.
Oh boy. Boy, you got me crying on this.
He was crying before you told the story. But you can force somebody to comply with you, but you can't force them to connect with you. That control is not connection. It's not a way to connection. You trying to figure out how to, it's a form of protection, or it seems like a form of protection, but it's not really protection. Because you can make them stay, but you can't make them want to. And you want somebody who wants to be there, not feel like they have to be there.
Which means they will allow you to kind of control them. If they have to allow you to.
Yeah.
Because if they don't allow you to, then that probably means they don't want to be there.
Because eventually they're gonna stop feeling guilty. Eventually they're gonna stop. That remorse gonna run out, and you still trying to control them. And they're gonna throw it all that off because they ain't going for it no more. And when you talk about rebuilding or repairing, control is an illusion that you actually doing something, that you actually working on a relationship. Control is not actually working on a relationship. It's a method of avoiding the actual work that you need to do.
Wow.
But it's the illusion that you actually working on it. So what does it feel like? What does daily control feel like when you're in control mode? What does that look like? You the person in control mode. What does that look like for a person in control mode?
It just gives you a sense of relief, even if it's a false sense of it. Well, at least I don't have to worry about them. I don't have to worry about what they're doing today. I know they're here. I know they're there. And maybe they, because like you said, the conversation had been had, and I'm to be honest, I'm hoping she's still feeling me like she was before, because anytime something comes up where I don't trust her, a conversation has been had, something where there's trust issues. Now I'm starting to wonder about the relationship, but I don't want to talk to her about it because she gonna tell me something about me that I need to do, and I don't want to hear that right now. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do. I'm working. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing everything but paying attention to you.
Wow.
I'm doing everything. I'm bringing home money. I'm doing this so I can talk to everybody else, but I can't talk to you.
Right.
That's one thing Cheryl says this to me all the time. You can talk to everybody. Everybody else can call you. You can help them with their problems. But I can't come to you and talk to you.
Wow.
And I say something slick back to her. but that's one of the things she says. She said, but and what we do, we just kind of ignore it. Girl. Yeah. And now sometimes once, twice a week, man, you need to have those conversations. And again, you had the question was, how does it feel? It's a false sense of security. Oh, okay. Well, at least I don't have to go through it today. Yeah. At least I don't have to find out what's really wrong. Now, let me try to figure out how I can get her to start back acting right.
Yeah. Yeah. Remind me of this Helen Keller quote. I can't remember the whole thing, but she talked about security. She said it exists nowhere in nature. Neither does anybody truly experience it. She said life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. So you got to be willing to just go through stuff.
What can I say?
The Keller said. Hey man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I just reminded me of that quote because people are looking for security, but security doesn't exist anywhere. It don't exist anywhere.
I remember a quote from Romy Rome for Martin when Cheryl had went to the store for 2 hours and I hadn't talked to her. I say, "What's the matter? You can't call nobody."
He is on one tonight. He is on one. He is a boy on one tonight. But you gave this man when he came over here.
I'm just saying. D, I'm trying to follow you.
You trying to follow me?
I'm trying to follow you.
All right. So when trust breaks down, you only really got two real options. That's either to rebuild or to leave. Then really your only two options, to rebuild or to leave. Now control is a third option, but people choose that because it delays the other two. And you don't really want to leave, but at the same time, you don't want to actually do the work. So control sits in that space of indecision. You ain't really deciding.
And you can sit in that spot for a minute.
You can sit in that.
Both of y'all will be quite content sitting there because we don't have to make any decisions.
Right.
Nothing has to be said. We can keep going on like we're going.
Right. And no real love is actually happening. You're not really showing love to each other. You just, and you're not even really existing. You're not even existing in that space. Because trust can break down under another person's expectations.
Well, and the only way relationships work, is both people got to want to be there.
Yeah.
Man, you can't. Oh, that thing do not work if you got a foot in and got a foot out. No. We both need to pick this couch up.
Yeah. And if you look at today's relationships, because you look for that person to be everything to you, your lover, your friend, your therapist, a co-parent with you, your best friend, you look for them to be all these things to you.
I want to be your mother, your father, your cousin, your uncle, your puppy.
But that makes every time they move a certain way, it makes it that much more risky because
you're dependent on them.
Yeah, all of these roles are being damaged. And because before in a romantic relationship, a person didn't occupy all of these things for you. You had your friends. You know, and listen, every man need men to talk to. Every woman need women to talk to. That you can really talk to, because we don't necessarily know where each other coming from all the time.
Yeah, true.
We just got to know when we come back together, let's come back together with a clear head. But typically I done talked it out with people who really understand to help me get to a point to where, okay, all right.
That's where we at.
Yeah. And so you got to be careful about that, because that's where relationships are today. We look for a person to be our everything.
Yeah, marriage is easy because normally the man got to go do something. The man got to come back and do something. We done did something wrong. Normally we what we done did now. Okay.
What I do now?
Yes. I can't hear that. I'm not listening.
So somebody said it here, said we're not listening. That's the main problem. That's the main problem.
Well, see, again, I heard this on the radio today. The guy said women should have a word device that cuts off after 1,500 words a day. And they shouldn't come back on to nights and weekends. So, right. But
like a cell phone player, like the old school cell phone.
You're
running out of minutes.
All your words.
You're running out of words. And really with men, you do have to be just more intentional with your words.
Yes.
You can't fill it with a whole lot of,
what is going on?
I know, man. I know.
We got to glance up right here.
But looking at those two options, you got rebuild or you got leave. Rebuilding is radical transparency. It's consistency over time. It's repeated uncomfortable conversations. It's tolerating uncertainty. Meaning you ain't gonna always know where they at all. You ain't gonna know. You just gotta be, learn how to manage that. And rebuilding trust looks like weakness. It feels weak because it requires you to be patient. And patience doesn't look like power. And most times you're looking for that power position, but patience don't look like power.
No.
And so you delay the rebuilding, the actual rebuilding, you putting it off. You're not really doing it. And sometimes the mature move is not rebuilding. It's choosing whether you're going to stay or go.
And I think that's, man. And that's we don't deal with that in the relationships before it goes. Oftentimes we put, like I said earlier, we put that on pause and just kind of stay there. It's like, and when we both know if your heart is not in it, man, I think it's fair to the person that you're with if your heart's not in it anymore.
Yeah.
Allow them to go and find happiness somewhere else because there's somebody for you.
Yeah. And this is where social media gets dangerous. If you live your relationship out on social media, now it's almost to the point you owe the people. And so their opinions and all this type of stuff kicks in. And so now me walking away, I gotta answer to all of these people as to what happened.
What happened?
Right? Ephia says, patience don't look like power. That's why some people gotta mess around and find out so good.
Yeah. Well, I think it's important too, man, to only allow people in the, let's say your relationship is if you can put it in feet.
Mm-hmm.
I think you only let people in about 3 or 4 feet of your relationship. The other 6 feet, I think, is reserved for you and your spouse because we can't pick who need to know this and who need to know what. You just only allow people to know so much because, man, ultimately it's gonna come down to you and him.
Yeah.
Or you and her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think you don't need nobody. Your relationship don't need to weigh too heavily on what anybody else is saying.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Y'all gonna only be as honest with each other.
You're right.
You tell people what you want them to know.
But most people ain't ready to answer to people.
Yeah.
They would really rather be done with the relationship. They not ready to answer the people as to what happened.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, true.
Especially if you'd have projected this, we got it going on, we living life, we doing it and all this type of stuff. Now, if they see you fighting all the time, then you say, I'm done with them. They be like, man, good. You know what I'm saying? About time.
I never forget when Kevin Hart started joking about leaving his wife at home and having to take the kids with him. He was joking about that. And later they end up getting divorced. Well, you weren't surprised.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about it. He was telling people, hey, we having problems.
Yeah.
And later they got divorced. And
Wow. But it is an opportunity to mature. Granted, you hate how you got there, but it's an opportunity to mature.
Wow.
Maturity is learning to tolerate uncertainty without grabbing for control, without feeling like, the control's sitting there and you want to grab it, but you hold off because you're trying to, manage this thing so that you can actually rebuild it into something that's actually probably going to be stronger afterwards if you do it the right way. But as long as you grab the control, it's not going to ever get healthy. You're just going to be stuck with what you're going to be doing.
Yeah. Man, I got some grateful final thoughts. I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to get into my.
Oh, we're around that time. Let's go and roll. We want you to lose it. Let's go.
My final thought for today, man, is love, 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 love. And then when you get through, love, 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 love. And I love that that's my final thought.
Hey, y'all just missed what he just said.
Did you pick that up?
I picked it up.
Did you pick it up?
I picked it up. Hopefully y'all didn't miss what he said.
I think they missed it in the studio.
I think a lot of people missed it. They thought you just saying love.
Yeah, man.
When something happened, keep loving. Something happened again, keep loving.
When you catch him, keep loving. When you catch her, you keep loving.
All right. So as far as my final thoughts go, understand what you're signing up for with relationships. If you're not willing to put in that type of work, don't even get in it. Because the chance of you never having anything to work on is slim to none. Because it doesn't work that way. People are too dynamic. Life is too dynamic. And a lot of times things that we say we will do, you don't really just know until a situation comes. You would hope to do it a certain way. And so you want to build yourself up, but you don't really know. And that person has to give you that grace so you can come back. And that's the thing. Will you allow that person to come back? Come back to you, come back to that space of trust. And the trust is a funny thing. It takes forever to build and seconds to tear it down. And we got to keep that in mind, because after you've done all that work, you don't want to mess it up, because now you start back over and you got to go back through that process again. But love is being willing to go through the process again.
That part. And
that's my final thoughts. Fia says, I feel like I should have been burning incense. How you doing? Feel like to be burning incense with John's final thoughts. love. No, I feel you though. I got you.
Remember, we're gonna be out at
Yeah. Don't forget. Want to come check us out?
We're gonna be out in
check us out. We're gonna be at City Line of Richardson.
In Richardson.
For those who know, that's over where State Farm is, and it's the Mad Hatter Brewery and Pub. Right.
What's the time? We got a time?
Starting at 4, it's from 4 to 9. So it's gonna be a DJ. Ooh, we got a guy's gonna be performing, Big J Soul, who's gonna be performing, and so it's gonna be music, it's gonna be food, all that stuff. And so we just gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some, some discussion, some lively discussion and everything. So you don't want to miss it. February 28th. Come out there, come check us out.
Saturday.
It's on a Saturday.
Yep. Be there.
Yep. Well, good people, we appreciate all of y'all. Don't forget, share this out, share it out. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. And we just love doing what we do. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Y'all be good.
Gonna catch y'all. Peace out.